Let's kick things off with our prime focus. Days after Deputy SP Ganapathy's suicide, finally Chief Minister Siddharamiah has asked Karnataka Minister KJ George to quit. As per our sources, the Madikeri court has ordered an FIR against the controversial minister, and it's a big setback for the Congress party after the Deputy SP named Minister KJ George in the suicide note. And we have Anusha joining us on the phone line from Bengaluru with the latest. Anusha, take it away. Tell us more.
Well, even as we speak, just about a few minutes ago, KJ George had held a short press conference in which he announced that he has voluntarily submitted his resignation to the Karnataka Chief Minister. A word coming in right now is that the governor has accepted KJ George's resignation. He ceases to be a minister in the Siddharamiah cabinet from now on. This was the second time that the opposition was gunning for him, asking him to put in his papers. Previously, it was last year during the DK Ravi episode when the opposition, a united opposition, had charged the government, asked the government to drop KJ George from the cabinet. And today, KJ George has submitted his resignation, which has now been accepted by the governor. With this, the opposition claims that this is just one part of the victory, but their demand is now that the investigation be handed over to the CBI. Despite the CID probing into this entire scenario, despite the government already constituting a one retired judge commission into inquiring or holding rather a judicial inquiry into this entire situation, the opposition does not believe that the truth will be out as long as the investigation takes place within the state, which is ultimately headed by the Chief Minister. The opposition, which is united in their attack against the government, is now taking this protest one step higher. Tomorrow, the BJP will protest in the Parliament complex before the Gandhi statue in Delhi to make sound about this entire development. Now, what comes as a surprise really is the delay that the government took to ultimately drop KJ George from the cabinet. From day one, his name had cropped up into this entire scenario when MK Ganapathy, just hours before his death, had spoken to a local media channel speaking of the harassment that he was subjected to. He named three people, mainly two of his seniors, one an IG rank official and another an ADGP level police officer. Third and most importantly, KJ George seems to be controversy's favorite child as far as the cabinet of ministers in Karnataka is concerned. And today it was curtains down on 4 days of drama in the Karnataka Assembly and Council as the Assembly and Council was adjourned sine die. But hours later, KJ George has put in his resignation, which has been accepted now by the governor. Back to you.
All right, Anusha Ravi, thank you so much for bringing us that update. Curtains down on the 4-day drama, curtains down on KJ George as well. On that note, let's hear out the leader of the opposition in the Karnataka Assembly, Yediyurappa, speaking on that issue.
From last 5 days, both the House, our Shettar and Ishwarappaji, sat dharna day and night. Even then, the government has not cared for anything. Now I am told that he is going to take action and he is accepted George resignation. Now our demand is that he should be referred to the CBI, then only we will get justice. If not, previous cases we have not got any justice. That's why we are demanding tomorrow in front of Gandhi statue. In Parliament also we are going to sit dharna and we are going to raise this issue in the Parliament also. Up to end we are going to fight.
And to take that big story forward, we're now being joined on the phone line by BJP spokesperson Malvika Avinash. Thank you so much for taking time out to be with us over here on Magic Prashna. Malvika Avinash, the BJP has been asking for KJ George's resignation. Now the minister is planning to step down and his resignation has been accepted. Tell us, what exactly is the BJP's next move?
You see, this resignation today has come as a fallout of the judgment of the magistrate court in Madikeri. Just look at the situation here. BJP has been demanding that Mr. George resigns, and BJP has also been demanding that a just inquiry be conducted. However, the state government was just brazening out the whole situation, claiming that Mr. George is not responsible, despite a very clear interview that Mr. Ganapathy had delivered to a television camera just hours before he committed suicide. And even after that, the government continued to brazen it. And today, they are compelled to have received this resignation from George. I suppose their back was really against the wall and they did not have a choice. However, it is still not over yet. The battle has just begun. Now Mr. George has stepped down and a just inquiry has to take place, and the same cannot take place with the state government overseeing it. A CID inquiry would mean junior officers probing senior officers as well as a former home minister. And we really do not trust the state government anymore. And the family of the deceased also has been demanding a CBI inquiry.
All right.
So
all right, Ms. Avinash. I just wanted to come in with a question over here. The court has ordered an FIR against the leader. Then why is the BJP asking for a CBI probe?
You see, the FIR is only the beginning of it. The delay itself shows that they had something to hide. If Mr. George really did not have anything to hide and the government really did not have anything to cover up, what was the need to wait for the family to take a private complaint to the court and urge the court to order the local police station to file an FIR? This itself shows that they had something to hide. And now, with this situation on hand, we do not trust a CID inquiry.
Okay, Ms. Avinash, one last thing before we let you go. All right, Ms. Avinash, one last thing before we let you go. Quickly, it is a massive setback for the Congress in the state. Tell us, do you think this will give the BJP more foothold in Bengaluru, in Karnataka?
I don't think that's the purpose of this protest or that's the purpose of this issue that we have taken up. The issue is to ensure that justice be done to the deceased officer's family and that the right reasons for his death be established and the guilty be punished.
All right, Ms. Malvika Avinash, BJP spokesperson, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here on the Property News on Magic Bricks Now.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Magic Bricks Now. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magic Bricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/Magic Bricks Now.